Hi, it's time for Good Energy, and I'm Dr. Julie, and welcome to Bodyful Day 154. We are starting a new series this week. It is called Rib Pain and the Senses, and today we're going to talk about the sense of touch. So let's start with our basics, and we'll jump into rib pain and the senses. So deep breath in and release. Deep breath in, make sure you expand, 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 and tuck. Deep breath in. And release. For those of you who are new to the series and haven't, or new to Bodyful and haven't seen the previous series, you can go back and look at conscious breath to understand why I'm saying expand, 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 and tuck. We talk about expanding into the belly, expanding the rib cage, expanding into the head and feeling the sinuses expand. And then as you do that, as you expand into the belly really well and expand into everything else, your sacrum tips backwards. All right, so I also need you to do one more breath. We're going to do a deep breath. We're going to think about any stressors we've got going on. I am going to try not to think about where I am holding stress about two kids basically wrestling in a pool and hoping that nobody dies while I'm here. We're going to go ahead and take a deep breath in and release. So today we're talking about rib pain. Very common thing for everybody to have. I have sort of this chronic right-sided rib pain that's probably, let's see, 1, 2, probably the third rib down up there. And then a lot of people have sort of rib pain, like right if we went straight back from here, they have rib pain back there, and that is approximately rib number 4 or 5 on the left side. And this sort of combined rib pain thing is what brings a lot of people into a chiropractor, because when you have a lot of rib pain, you can't tuck your chin, you can't turn your head right to left. Notice that I'm still stuck. I still kind of want to go. So rib pain brings a lot of people into chiropractors, brings a lot of people into massage therapists, brings a lot of people into physical therapists, and can cause torticollis, which is the inability to turn or the fact that your head gets stuck in one way, or the inability to turn your head in one direction. So we're going to talk about how the senses can be used to help with rib pain. Now, you may be thinking, okay, but you're a chiropractor. Wouldn't chiropractic help it? Yes, it would. But if you can't get to your chiropractor, let's say you are out camping, what can you use to get energy to heal? What can you use to get good energy in that will decrease the stressor of that rib pain? So we're back to the healing equation again. Energy to heal equals good energy in minus stressors. And your stressor in this case is clearly going to be that rib pain. So how can we use the senses to get enough good energy in to get you a little bit of movement or to get you a little bit of healing? Because what the body sends out, the body can also put back in. Not as well, but it can sort of get it back in there as long as you've got enough good energy in. So we're going to talk about the sense of touch. And we've talked about the sense of touch before. We're going to use it in terms of the gate theory, gating theory of pain. So if you get a cut on your skin, we do daddy rubbies or mommy rubbies over that cut, because the act of rubbing quickly sends additional sensory information directly into the spine and actually dampens the degree to which stress and pain go up to the brain. Now, last week, we talked about the fact that stress can amplify the interpretation of information from your sensory receptors. We said that hearing, sight, smell, taste, vestibular, all of those are not rated positive or negative by the nerves. The nerves themselves are just sending information. It is our brain that interprets them as top down, as bad or good. The only thing that can be directly interpreted as bad is the pain receptors in the touch system. And so when you do get a cut and then you rub around it, or you do get a mosquito bite and you rub around it, that is providing additional stimulation along that touch sensitivity, or along that touch, along those touch nerves, those proprioceptive. Yeah, I think I want to say that. Along those skin proprioceptive nerves that tell the body that, hey, there may be a cut, but there's some good stuff going on around it. So we're going to dampen the extent that it's sent up to the brain as a pain signal. Okay, so here we are with rib pain. Rib pain, again, is a touch sense created by the pain receptors, not just located on the skin, but located inside the body, located inside the muscles, located inside the joints. And those are sending signals that the muscle is too tight or that the rib has shifted. So just like a cut, we can use the sense of touch to calm the pain response in rib pain. So we can use the pain response from the rib pain, the rib displacement, rib subluxation, can be calmed by sensory information. So that is why we rub around where our rib is out. That is why we use TENS units. Even though TENS units are working at a muscle level, that muscle level is still attached to the sense of touch. Pain receptors, receptors for pain, and that is sending information still up into the body and calming that response. So anytime that you can use any form of touch, pressure, rubbing, tickling, over that area, it will calm it down. That's why things like the Theracane are invented, so that you can release the muscle, but actually just the act of having touch in that area is enough to start to dampen the sense of pain. So how else can you use the touch receptors to calm? So we've got massage, self-massage, we've got going to get a massage, we've got touching. How else can we use those touch receptors to calm down a rib pain? Well, interestingly, ribs wrap from the back all the way around to the front, and well, not all the way around, but most of the way around in 10 of your 12 ribs. The other 2 ribs don't go to the front, but the ones that do, you can find their counterpart in front and provide sensory information that will counterbalance, that will act as the gate to that pain. So let's say I've got my pain in about rib 2 back here. So if I find rib 2, rib 1 is underneath the collarbone, rib 2 is the next rib down. If I tap or vibrate that rib, and I can't turn my head anymore when it's not there, I can feel it. If I vibrate or touch that rib in front, all of a sudden I've increased my range of motion because I provided touch information, sense of touch, additional information that is actually helping to change what is coming in from the brain. So if our goal is to just help you have energy to heal, rubbing in the front of your chest is actually going to help pain and stuff in the back of your ribs. I'm trying to think. You've got your vibrating chairs, you've got vibrating massage heads that will also do the same thing, but you don't just have to do them back on there. You could do them on their associated rib. You could do anywhere along that would help that rib. You could do along the sides, you can do further back. You don't have to do on the pain spot, because that's what the gate theory tells us, and that's what we know about the nervous system. If you provide good energy in, you could even provide good energy on your feet or your hands, massage of some kind, and that sense of touch will give you good energy in that may dampen that stress response and therefore get you more energy to heal. So I hope this has been helpful. Next time you have a rib going out, you can use the sense of touch to calm your pain response and possibly enable the body to start doing a little bit of healing on that rib. All right, let's finish this out. Take a deep breath in and release. Have a great day. See me tomorrow for our next sense. I think it's smell. I think I wrote it all out, so I think it's smell. We'll see you then. All right, take care. Bye.